Hey everybody, Lori Cloud at Keller Williams Realty in Nashville, and I wanted to give you an update. If you are a buyer and you are trying to figure out where can I find a little more inventory, maybe you're not necessarily loving what you're seeing right now in your favorite neighborhood. So I'm going to tell you what we see on the stats to tell you where you're more likely to find the most homes to pick from. So the only zip code in all of Davidson County with at least a 1 month supply of inventory. So that is, again, we generally on a balanced market have a 6 month supply. So 1 month is actually pretty pathetic, but there are some zip codes that seriously only have like 0.4, like they don't even have a month supply. It's like they have like they have a 2 week supply. So I want you to at least know where you can possibly find something. So 37212 is where we have a month and a half, almost 1.4. So where is the 37212? This is like the 12 South area. The average price point over there is like $813,000. So it's right around the Edge Hill, 12 South neighborhoods. For a 1 month supply, you can also find it at the 37205. So that's more like Weston, kind of bordering on Hillsboro. Average price point there, bring your wallet, 1.48 million. Maybe that's why there's a little more inventory. And then another one that's a little bit further south of downtown is the 37210. So this is Woody Crest, Woodbine. They also have a 1 month supply, but this is where you can still find something under 500 grand. It's 421 is their average price point. So let me know if one of those zip codes is speaking to you. 37209 Sylvan Park in the west side is one of the zip codes that I owned a home in. So I know that one very well and I worked that one. The average sales price in that zip code has gone up 34% over June of 2020. Typically you have to have about $636,000 to even be in the market over there, unless you're looking for a townhome or something. And right now they are 11 days on market in Sylvan Park area and the Nations and Charlotte Park. 11 days. Last year they were 25. So I do know that the West Nashville corridor is one that's super popular, particularly with folks that are single or newly married, starting a life, or people downsizing and just want to have a little more walkability to restaurants and whatnot. So that's kind of what you are looking at over there. So let's now talk about Williamson County. There is literally no city in Williamson County, none of the major markets, that has even 1 month supply. Goose egg, sorry. Brentwood's prices have been up 40%, average list price, 40%, oh my word. Franklin up 37%. So to give you an idea of what kind of dollars we're talking about, in Franklin, if you had $650, which was a really good price point to land something in that, there's about 3 different zip codes in Franklin. Now you've got to have $887 on average. And if you were shopping in Brentwood and wanted to kind of be more in that halfway between downtown and a little bit more suburban life, you needed about $955, and now you need 1.3 million. So we are finding that, of course, particularly with the schools in Williamson County being so in demand, that we have seen a lot of people kind of make the migration to Williamson County. Only Fairview in Williamson County still has an average price point under 500. Barely, but you can. So that's why we've seen a lot of growth in Fairview. And Fairview's about 20 minutes to Franklin. So the schools there, I will be honest, I've looked at a lot of the great schools ratings. They're not as highly rated as the rest of Williamson County, but hopefully with more population, you'll see those numbers come up too. So Fairview is the place where you can still possibly do a land grab, and there also are a lot of one-level homes, older homes in Fairview if you want one-level living with a little more space. So hopefully that helps to give you a little insight into what's going on in some of the hot zip codes. Give me a call if you want me to give you a deep dive into your specific code, specifically if you have a home in that and you want to know what kind of appreciation has been happening. Don't trust this estimate, call me.